So hello guys, so I'm back with another video. Uh, Before starting the video, I would like to tell something about me also, like who I am. So I am working as a staff engineer in Zycus, and here I'm making some videos which I usually code a lot, and so those projects I will be sharing here. So, and I also will be sharing some tips how you can code in efficient manner, because in today's era we have to be very fast in coding. Of course, we should be using AI a lot. First of all, as you already know, that Jensen Huang is also said that in NVIDIA I would be seeing everyone not spending time writing code. So he wanted to make sure that all the code should be written by AI. Then what the human will be doing is the human will be an architect. They will be system designers. So they will tell how the system look like. So that will be a strategic. So all the developer will be strategically thinking. Huh? Right now, how developer works is like there will be stories in Jira, and there will be a particular work. So only developer will develop that and deliver that. So that's how the usually developers are working right now. So those are in danger, I would say. If you are only working on Jira tickets, that's not gonna help. So you have to be sure that you have system design knowledge. You have a different aspect what can go wrong in a system, and before going wrong, that system you have to predict it and solve it. Something like that. What the you can say the industry is looking for. So yeah, but it is interesting, and I will be sharing today's about my last video, and I will be sharing in last video I covered about the anti-gravity, how it differ than any other, you can say, IDE which is using AI like cursor, or you can say if you are using VS Code and using some extensions like continue dev or tab 9. So and so this anti-gravity is a very good IDE, I would say, and it's very easy to use and convenient, because it do not clutter your code base like cursor does. Cursor does a lot of MD files and all. So if anyone who is using it, they must be knowing that the pain of using cursor, but of course it also helps. So yeah, so this is an application which I have built using anti-gravity. It took me around, you can say, hardly 3-4 hours and 30 minutes to finish up, and solving all the, you can say, uh, issues was there, whatever the issues were there. So yeah, so I have developed the backend and the front end. So backend tech stack is like a FastAPI is the you can say framework for the APIs. Python is for the, you can say, language part. The database I have used, you can say, two database. One is for the, you can say, textual, or you can say structured data storing. I have used you can say um, I have used Aiven. Aiven is the provider, and I have used a Postgres server. So I was thinking about that company name. So this is Aiven. It's not a product promotional video. It's just I have used that because it was free, and the service is highly available also. And and the another is for storing the images, because I will be uploading some profile images. So I have to store those profile images on a somewhere, right? Because I have to the user can change in between the profile image, right? I have to upload somewhere and then take a backup there. So that is like a Cloudinary I am using. So I will say show you here. So so first I will show you how the UI looking like. So if you will see, this is how the UI is looking. And this is the event which I was talking about. So here you can see the Postgres service is running, and these are the service URL and all. And this is the Cloudinary which I was talking about. So in the folder, in the profile, I will my photos will be lying there. That's how my you can say photos are being stored. Okay, so this is one thing, and this is the where I have deployed the service, because this is service is deployed and it is available on some URL. So this service I will be closing this service soon. Means just so it's, but right now it is live, and you can see here front end and back end both are deployed. So this is the thing. The front end I have made in you can say a Tailwind CSS. I used TypeScript, and it's a full stack application, right? So what it does is it's an analytics. You can say it's a to-do task, and which is very actually this is a very product. It's working very well, I would say, because you can say if I will say today I have not created any task, so let me create a task today. Task 1, let's say description will be description 1, and if I am not adding any date, it will take automatically today's date. Otherwise I can generate a task in future also, but I will create it today. So mission is added, so you can see my graph is updated for today. The time is also added. So that's how it is. Now if I will go and I will check for 7 days, so it will show me the 7 days tasks. You can see. So it was Wednesday, today's task, and before that there is no task, active task, but backlog is there, right? There is a backlog. So backlog task is my future task, something like that, which I have added for the 28th January just for testing. And for 30 days also I can check. So in that day there was a task which I have done. There was a task on this, and this is a today's task. Means if I will add some task in future, let me add one task in future task, this one. So I will select something like 7. So but the thing is, what I have made is 30 days means from today's last day, because I don't want to see future tasks, because it's today up, so I don't want to see the future task here, but I can see future tasks if one is for 7th of February, and this is the backlog which is there. Backlog will come everywhere because it should be highlighted, right? So in the delegated I will tell you what it is. So the thing is, now tomorrow if you will see this task, if I will not do, it will become a backlog and it will be updated here. So the everything is happened by the, you can say, PostgreSQL queries. That's how it is happening. So here also I can see here by clicking here what are the tasks are pending. So you can see this is how I can edit also any task anytime. So I can edit also. I can see what are active, what is the done, and what is the thing, future task. So these all things are there. Now what, lets me go to the delegated. So in the delegated, what it is like, if I am going to add a task to some other, so I have added one team member here. So I have added a team member here. So if I will give task to this person, then the task will show into their account, and I can invite by some, you can say, by putting the email here, so that person will be added here. So that's how it is. And so, and here you can see 111, so everything is 1. Let me add one task, and you can see that this will be increased, there will be 2. So let's start, and let me delegate some task. to someone, let's say that me, so it will go into the delegated actually. You can see if I will go delegated, assigned to the other me. That is my another account, so that's why that me. And in the profile section, which I told you, is you can say this is my profile picture. If I want to update anything, let's say I will update to this. That is not an yeah, so you can see I have updated to this. That's how. So this is how. No, everything will be in the Cloudinary. If I will upload, this will be updated. I think after the save it will be showing, so you can see it is updated here also. So that is how it is. So anti-gravity, and let me show you what we need to do here. So if we will see here, we have you can say task. There is a conversation I have opened from my past conversation. I will show you the task. So this is how a task list look like. You can see a lot of tasks I have added. Now the thing is, there is implementation plan is also there, but let's go with the task list. So let's say you there was some issue with the database, and you told him that fixed database schema and time zone synchronization, right? So it will add a task here. Then you again told you integrate Cloudinary for permanent image storage. So these are, you can say, system level things. Means you should know that there is a Cloudinary which can store your images and it will help you update the images. If you don't know that thing, that how you can uh, play with the images whenever you are uploading some images onto your Instagram or any video on YouTube, those things are getting stored somewhere, right? So you should know what are the places where you can do. So as a developer, you have to know that there are Cloudinary, there is XYZ service can also be there. For the database, there are some services, cloud services are available. You can use that. AWS also you can use, right? So but the thing is how to use, where to use, and when to use, that you should know. Any developer should know. It's not only the Jira level thing that in the Jira it is defined, you have a service in the company and you just push codes and all. That's not gonna work in longer run now. That is changed now. Okay, so this is how the task is there. If I want to add some task, I have added just a couple of minutes back. Yeah. So if I will go here, okay. So in the so there is a also I in the last video I've showed you there is, so in the planning mode only the task will be added. So let's add a task in some some, you can say, let's add one task here. Add a task delay to test UI login, something like that. Just add the task for future to do. If I will not tell this, so it will start performing and working on that task after adding. That's why I just added for future. So it will start adding the task. So that's how you can just add the task there. So you can say test UI login flow. So it has added, but it has not, it is not going to work on this right now. So that's how it works. So if you want to know how exactly I have made this application, so let me share some. So this is the, you can say, some from the start what are the tasks were there, you can see here. So I have made it very from basic actually, so that everyone should know. So if you will see here, GitHub deployment, create deployment branch, UI layout transformation, task analytics, display enhancements, right? Load verification, local verification, Aiven plus local app, render deployment, and polish verify. So that is, you can say, one conversation. For those, this was the task I have done. You can just pause the video and just note these tasks or something if you want to make some similar application, but means that's fine. That's and then there is a, for this task you can see task are here also, create Python version. So you can say this is the, even the child older than that, you can say start from the Python environment. Actually you can see how from basic, how basic we can start even from the Python environment creation and to the final, and the final is like the current which I was using. I think this one is the final. Means I think you got the point, right? Yeah, you can see this is sort of final. Verify, change and polish, create implementation, clarify UI overall, or something like that. Now on the code part, if you want to know, so this is the authentication part. So like I have implemented that Google authentication. So what you need to do is you just need to log in into your Google console. Google console, like here you can log in, and from there you can yeah, from console you can log in. So here you can see that's how you can get the API. You will write API here, API and services, and you need to enable the Gemini or any service like that credentials. In the credential you need, that's the different part actually. That is a different thing. So that's how the authentication is implemented. Then there is a database, means the Postgres integration. Then there is a models, means the, you can say the schema. What you say, let's say there is a user table. So what the table will consist, the full name, the last name, the bio and picture, you can say those classes which are meant. So that is what the backend look like. In the front end you can see this is created the src, there is a apex. So this is the main file actually. Everything is in the main file, where all the components are kept. These are and all other other designing, you can say, things. Actually I'm not well aware on this front end part, but the thing is this, even you don't know uh, that CSS, Tailwind CSS and TypeScript, still you are able to generate. Just you should know what you want to build, that's all. So the front end part, even I'm not aware of that much, but still I'm able to generate it in like 2 3 4 hours, right? And again I have used UV, so that's why I will be getting all those Python version and the project Python, all the dependencies, because it captures automatically. As soon as you will run UV add, it will run. So I think that's all, means from this application. If you have anything, any doubt on this, let me know. I will share more on this. If you have any particular uh, doubt in mind, so you can say this is and how the deployment is taken. If you want to know, let me know. Like I can make separate videos on all the things actually, but this is a just to overall view on the Antigravity, how powerful it can be. You just need to know how to be a good prompt writing, and you should know what is overall going on. Got it? So everything is live and all. If you will, if I will show you yesterday, I can post one shot where I will share when these tasks uh, like after 3 days what will happen. These tasks, if I am not marking them done, let's say I will mark one done and one I will don't mark. Let's say I'm marking this one done, right? So you can see the back. So that is done. So now you will say it is active, is everything is updated, you can see. So that's how it is. See, one is done, that green line is also has come. That's how is it. One past backlog is there, so there are under the area is red. So that's how it is happening. Okay, so I think that's all from my side. And if you have any doubt, do comment on the video if you want to know anything particular on this video or any particular component of the coding or the anti-gravity. And do subscribe the channel. Yeah, I will be keep on updating on the, you can say, what is going on the market on the side of tech, and what is the trend going on. So yeah, so thank you guys, bye.